Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make an Angry Bird cupcake. And yeah, so that's pretty much what it'll look like. I hope you guys enjoy. So first you're going to take a knife or kitchen scissors and a plate, and yeah, it's a Barbie plate, don't ask. And then you're going to take some orange slices, and I got these at this really big place where they sell a bunch of candy. You can find them pretty much anywhere. And then you're going to put some sugar on your plate, just to make it easier when you're cutting the orange slice so it doesn't stick. And then you're going to cut the orange slice into a triangle, which you will see in a second. Yeah, so it looks like that. And then you're going to cut that in half vertically, so you'll have two triangles. And you're pretty much just going to take one of the triangles and then cut that in half again. So then you'll have two really long triangles. And then you're going to take the two, and you're kind of just going to start pinching and forming them into like the beak shape. It's really hard to explain. You're just gonna try your best to just sort of eye it pretty much. Just make it into a beak shape by pinching it, and it should look something like that. And then you're gonna take some red frosting that I tinted with food dye, and then you're going to pretty much just frost your cupcake. You don't want to put too much frosting because you're gonna put red sugar on it. And if you do that, it'll like make the frosting go all crazy, and you just don't want to put too much on it, trust me. So you're just going to put a fair amount on it. And then you're going to take some red sugar. I'm using the Wilton, and it pretty much looks like that. And you can find this at Michael's, or I also found it at Target. And you're pretty much now just going to dunk your cupcake into a bowl full of the sugar. This is optional, but I think it looks a lot better. And then you're going to pretty much just scrape off the icing in like this one spot, and this is going to be where the belly is going to go, and it's really hard to explain. You can just find a picture of the Angry Bird and just kind of do your best to make that kind of shape on the stomach. It's kind of like looks kind of like a football in a way. But yeah. And then you're going to clean your spatula because you want to make sure it's completely clean. Yeah. And then you're going to take, I'm using this Easy Frost stuff, and it's by Pillsbury. But that's optional. You don't have to use that. You can just use normal frosting from a can, but I like this better. And so you're pretty much just going to frost that one section. With the Easy Frost, you're going to put a big blob, and you're pretty much just going to smooth it out. Kind of like smooth it out, then take it away and swipe your spatula on a plate. And you can't really see this, sorry, but just gonna keep smoothing it out. You can kind of see what I'm doing now. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's really hard to get that perfect. And if you do get like a little bit of red in it, just kind of use your fingernails and pick it out, which sounds kind of gross, but whatever. But yeah. And then you're gonna take your beak, and you're gonna stick the tip of it in the center of your cupcake. So like the very point of it will be in the center. And then for the eyes, I'm using these candy eyeballs by Wilton, and I found these at Target. You can also find them at Michael's and probably AC Moore or other craft stores. And I'm just taking two of them and just pretty much sticking them on right above the beak, which you will see in a second. There we go. And I found I did not like the color of the pupils, so I'm just using some black frosting and just kind of dabbing it on right where the pupils should go. And don't worry about peaks, because once it dries, you can just pat those down. Yeah. Sorry. So now you're gonna take these licorice candies, and I don't know how to explain them, but they look like this. And I'm using two black ones. And these is going to be for like a little tail. And I'm just putting 2 dots of this black frosting because earlier I found that they would keep falling. And so I'm pretty much just doing this for some support. And just stick it on right there. A lot of this cupcake is just eyeing a picture and stuff, but yeah. And then for the eyebrows, you're going to use the same candy, and you're just going to stick it right above the eyes like that. You can also use the black frosting again if you can't find these candies, but yeah. And then for the hair, you're just gonna take 2 red jelly beans and you're just gonna stick them on pretty much, right kind of near the left eyebrow. Yeah. So that is pretty much it, and I hope you guys like this tutorial, and bye!